What's up, America? This is just about the pushing to the end of January here. A couple of days ago, it's getting cold, man. Texans are freaking out because they had a little ice and snow. It's not that serious, y'all. Just be prepared. I was born in Ohio, went to college in Ohio, and here in Texas. Well, I'm not a pussy, so you buy clothes and you buy equipment and you stay prepared as far as necessities, generators, gloves, good boots, good clothes. Stay warm. You're not gonna freaking die out here. Just chill out, man. It's just wintertime. So in Minneapolis, another rioter was unalived by ICE, and of course the leftards are freaking out, having a real hard time with it. Which I understand. It's a tragedy. Nobody wants to see a fellow American get unalived for bad decisions, but when you make decisions that bad, it happens to the best of us. So this is now the second one, which is I'm surprised there's not been more of them. I think ICE has been very um, patient with these retards. So we got one girl that hit an ICE agent with a car, and now we got a dude that carried a firearm, which Second Amendment. Hey, I live and die by that bullshit. You got to carry a firearm with you everywhere you go, if it's legal. And he had a license to do so, and he was fully within his Second Amendment to do so. And he had a right to have a firearm at that protest. But common sense tells us that if you take a firearm into a area that's highly volatile and hostile, and you're looking for trouble, because he was already on his Discord chats talking he wanted to kill ICE and he's got something special for him. Well, he did. He had a firearm with an extra magazine in his pocket. Uh, so he saw a little lady get knocked down. He tried to pick her up and then started get handsy with ICE officers. And then ICE officers tried to detain him, and he was wrestling and fighting like a son of a bitch. And then you can clearly see he's reaching for his hip band, and then you can clearly hear he's got a gun. He's got a gun. And just seconds after that, boom, 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 bad stuff happened. Why would you put yourself in a situation like that? If you want to be part of the resistance, man, I mean, you're going about it all wrong. You're actually fighting, you're resisting against federal agents who are actually trying to do a constitutional protected job, something they were hired to do, something that the president that was just elected won overwhelmingly. So why is it every time Trump gets elected, these motherfuckers just cry and shout and shit? Because like that's what we voted for. So you got to kind of just sit on your hands and bite your tongue like we did for 4 years under the worst administration in my lifetime, the Otto Penn incest Joe administration. You didn't see us out there doing all that bullshit. And then some retard's gonna say, "Well, January 6th was the worst thing since the Civil War." January 6th, the guided tour to the Capitol, where there was 275 plainclothes Fed officers from the Democrat Party, um, instigating shit. Ray Epps, I'm talking to you, fat boy. This has gotten so far out of hand, but it doesn't really have to. So the left is so far left-hearted that they're now saying just crazy, crazy stuff that no sane person would ever actually think is reality. But here they go again. So we'll just let them. I've said this 100 times, and I'm gonna say 100 more times. Do you know where shit like this doesn't happen? Minneapolis is a far left-leaning city. They predominantly voted Democrat, and these ICE officers are in Texas everywhere, because Texas, Florida, California, Arizona have some of the highest rates of illegal immigrants in this country, and they are illegal immigrants. Don't say that undocumented shit. That's fucking retarded too, fucking leftards. So in Texas you don't see it, in Arizona you don't see it, in California you see it, but that's because Florida, Arizona, and Texas have kind of just like said, "Hey, look, dude, the motherfuckers are in the jails. Just go get them. We already arrested them. They're right here. We'll hold them. We'll detain them for you." And Arizona thinks that it's a blue state, but it's fucking not. It's a red state. So all the sane people out there in those red cities and states are just turning over ICE detainers to anybody detained by ICE. Fucking come get them, dude. They're in the jail right here. We got them. Hook them up. We got them. They're right here. Sanctuary cities and these blue cities are like, no, we need these people for house seats. If we lose 50,000, 100,000, a million people out of our state, that gives us a house seat and vote fucking illegally for Democrats, we're gonna be fucking royally screwed, y'all. We got to fight and resist this. That's exactly what they're doing. The leftards think it's about human rights and being kind to people. It's really not. It's about Democrat. Obama did the same shit. Clinton did the same shit. Trump is the first president after those two who actually give a fuck about illegal immigrants, because Bush had too much on his plates with his goddamn weapons of war and fucking sucking the Democrat Party dick. So here we are. Here we are, dealing with Democrat manufactured problems. Democrats caused the problem, and now when we try to solve the problem, it's a problem. So basically, the Democrat Party is a problem. It's not only a problem; it's idiocracy at its finest. If you could shit in your pants and then wipe your mouth off, that's what Democrats did. They shit in their pants, and then now they're wiping their mouth like they got something on it. When the problem's in your underwears, dude, you fucked up, you fucked around, and now you got these little lib kids out there thinking they're tough in a Democrat safe space. Back to what I was talking about. You don't see this shit in red cities and states where where most people voted for this shit. They don't come over here and fuck around with us. In their little Democrat safe space out in their little frozen tundra up in the shitty ass fucking most Democrat cities in the fucking world, they're over there burning and fucking like people in Minneapolis had a day of freedom or whatever where they were gonna shut down the economy in their own fucking city. Do you see how stupid that is? We're not going to school. We're not going to work. We're not going to buy shit. It's going to be economic blackout in your own fucking city. That's like shitting on your plate right next to your food you're about to eat. That's stupid. That's an economic blackout in your own city. You gonna shut down the economy of your own fucking Democrat shithole? That's all you got is your own Democrat shithole. It's already fucked up. And you gonna shut down the economy and fuck it up more? The fuck? You can't make this shit up, man. These people are fucking not right. These people aren't even close to right. That's why we call them the left. Cause they are not fucking right. It's it's went beyond amusing, and at this point, it's amusing and it's a tragedy and it's sad at the same time. Because people are losing their lives for shit that they stepped in. Like, you caused the problem, and now more problems are being caused because we're trying to fix the problem, and then now you just really screwed yourself. And Democrats are going to shut the government down again, just like they did 3 months ago, 4 months ago. They're going to do it again. Trump's going to get, man, these Republicans get rid of that filibuster, they're going to start crying real bad. Real bad. Democrats, you need to get your shit together because you're embarrassing yourself at a historic rate. I've never seen embarrassment. Like, I'm embarrassed for you, and I don't get embarrassed for too many people. I usually just laugh at and be like, that's what you get. But it's gotten to the point where I am fully embarrassed of you guys, just like half the fucking world is, man. Well, not half the world, most of the fucking world, because the U.S. makes up about a third of the fucking world as far as economy. So 38% of the U.S. makes up, the whole U.S. makes up about 38% of the global economy. So if you take almost 40% of the global economy away from this planet, that means you're taking 40% away from the fucking global economy. Do you understand? Ooh, wow. It's funny times we're living in. It's good times, though. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, the Trump administration, for embarrassing these fucking clowns. Actually, you don't have to do anything anymore. Just sit back and sit on your hands. The lefties are doing a good job at embarrassing themselves. Just let them take care of what they do best. Let them live in them dumpster cities, all them people shaking and twerking and fentanyl and jacked out in the streets, living in tents and shit in these pedocrat cities. Did you guys see that murder rate's down 25% last year? Shit. It's probably because Democrat cities still aren't reporting crimes, because I don't believe for a second that crime in Democrat cities are going down. That's a fucking farce. But when you stop reporting it, it doesn't disappear. It just hides itself. Typical shit. So what that tells me is crime's gone down 20% in red cities and states, which is winning still. I heard some dude on YouTube comment the other day, like, we should just divide the nation in half and let us go about our ways. You stupid twit. If we let you Democrat motherfuckers do what the fuck you wanted to do, you motherfuckers will be evacuating your states and cities and moving to red places just like you are now. You think that California and New York and all these fucking blue states and cities, people are evacuating these motherfuckers fast like a forest fire. They're trying to get out of there. And where are they coming to? Red cities and states. And guess what they're doing? The same shit they did to fuck up their own blue cities and states. And they're coming over here and voting the same way, expecting different results. You know what happens when you do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? That's insanity, y'all. They'll figure it out. They'll finger it the fuck out. Leftards, the show's up, man. The game's over. The game is over for you guys. Act tough and say what you want to say. And it's all these trans tifas talking about they're going to come out here and civil war and they need to bring guns, start shooting. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't about it. You're not. It's amusing though. It's funny to watch. Leftards, keep doing what you're doing, because I need something to laugh about, man, because my life, like, is so good right now that, like, more amusement, it's a pleasure. I appreciate y'all.